Am I preferable to silence at last? A rare day. I'm touched. But since you mention it, there has been one on my mind of late. It goes back to my earliest days, when I had little more to do than observe the mortals who passed through our forest.
Set that aside for now. Come. Hmm?
Glad we can help these Einherjar on their way, even if they hate us for it.
They do not need to spend their afterlife serving a cruel god any longer.
Agreed. Do you regret it, Lemire?
Most likely. What are we talking about in particular?
Giving up your body?
Do I regret exchanging my life for my freedom? That's a question I ask myself every day, my lady.
What about today?
Today? Glad to be out in the world. How else could I spend such quality time with you?
Okay, okay. There's another of Garm's realm tears nearby. Lassa.
Halfway there.
I'm up for closing the rest if you are, Kratos.
Follow me.
Feels half crazy to say it, but I got a good feeling about that Thrud girl. Never minding what family she came from.
I quite agree. She's an impressive young woman.
I thought you might. Why, I ain't never seen anyone quite so awestruck as when she laid eyes on you back at the hole. Like meeting her idol.
She was apparently quite eager to learn from all the Valkyries. Now that she has Mjolnir, I expect her next stop will be to begin training with Sigrun.
I think Brock and Sindri would be happy knowing that hammer's finally with someone worthy to wield it. And a future Valkyrie, no less.
To Vanaheim, then.
Sounded like Lady Sif managed to convince the old boar to shelter the Aesir refugees.
It was his idea.
Oh?
To foster peace among the Vanir and Aesir.
That's brilliant. Shifty bastard must be trying to prove he can out-diplomat me.
At least he's not convincing her to marry someone, like some other diplomats would.
A deservedly low blow, Your Majesty.
Anytime. you, Kratos!
Careful, brother! You're covered in Bifrost!
Watch your left!
Behind you, watch out!
From behind! Incoming! Alka! Use the shield strike!
Behind you, brother!
Behind you!
Last one!
I wonder how many of these fragments of Asgard there are.
A realm's worth at least, so I'd say we have our work cut out for us. Look! Tracks from the olfactorily gifted hound. Seems we're on the right path.
Helka! Heal! Must be something she needs to show us.
More paw prints.
Little slobberball's quite the tracker. Go out, brother! More of Helka's tracks. I dare say she's got as skilled a nose for hunting as you, brother.
Hers is superior. The eyes can lie. The nose cannot.
Jealous?
No.
Helka, wait! Don't know what I expected. More of Helka's tracks. Ross!
Lad, join him!
What do you want us to see, Helka? Guess we'll find out. Flare. That must be Birgir. She must want us to rescue him. Didn't think you'd be one to mount a rescue mission.
He saved our lives. We are indebted.
Ah, yes, you big softy. Should be easy to find Birger from up here.
The others were frightened of this place. We should be cautious.
On that note...
Dragon! You all right?
Yes. You?
Yes.
Well, he seemed angry. What do you suppose that means?
We are going the right way.
Wait. I know where we are. This used to be one of the most thriving settlements in the realm.
What became of it?
I don't know. It's been lifetimes since I've been here.
The signal! Birger's still alive!
Not for long if that dragon has its way.
It will not.
Do you see what I'm seeing?
A bolt of lightning. But... frozen.
Like the one made in my fight with Thor.
So why would there be one just like it here in Vanaheim?
The dragon has forgotten about us.
Oh, how flattering.
Incoming left side! Good riddance! Dragon!
A metal plate. What's it doing in the middle of the wilderness?
Must have been built recently.
This ravine is far too big to cross. We'll need to find another path to reach Birger. The whirlwinds. Those aren't natural.
They are a bit odd. What would you have us do about it?
We could return at night. Evening air has a way of changing things.
Arrows should pour down. Ah, isn't that interesting?
What is it?
Haven't a clue. Hence the interest. Still, crystals are valuable. Perhaps we'll find a use for it. incoming!
It retreats.
Strike and retreat tactics. Smart.
Fair. What have you heard of the catastrophe that befell this place?
This is the first I've seen it. It must be. So many lives would have been lost. Maybe there are answers there in the crater.
Perhaps.
Wish I could have seen this place before the boom.
Thank you.
Sisters and brothers. What's that? Growth. That's not a Vanaheim.
Arrows then strike! You know how this goes, brother!
Alka!
Behind you, brother!
Alka! Alka!
Left side, incoming!
For arrows! Who were they?
They're your priests.
It's like your friend by the river.
No. These occultists resorted to say their magic to fight back against the Aesir. Had I been present, I could have warned them of its dangers.
You could not have stopped them.
Perhaps not. But we can end their suffering now.
It's one of Nicole's children! Put it in the trap!
Great! You got him!
Oh, hello there.
Sorry, didn't mean to scare you or anything.
You did not.
Right, you can bring that back to Ratatoskru whenever you're ready.
Anything illuminating?
Quality stuff for you. This here's the fun part.
Can this lock be opened without damaging the book? The elves in Freya's camp wish to read it.
Now, why would anyone go and lock a book? Seems silly, ask me. I'm sure I can crack it open for you and get it over to Biggs and Bay. Woohoo! Looking good!
It fits.
this here's the fun part. Brutal. Want to talk for a spell?
Hello, Lunda.
Hey, goddess. About your brother. I never got the chance to tell you. Places to be, huh?
That spring, glowing. There's something angry inside of it.
The dragon!
That wisp. It's going to siphon away the life of that ibex.
We will stop it.
Watch it!
We can't kill it. We'll have to burn it out. Another wisp. It's killing the wildebeest. Good. You scared it back to its spring. It was too far gone. At least we spared it some pain in its final moments. But there may be more creatures in danger. We should look for other wisps. We were just in time. The ibex would not have survived much longer. I see. The plate keeps the wisps locked in their springs. It's a trap.
Why trap the wisps?
Wisps tend to combine. A gazelle. It's being preyed upon by another of the wisps. It'll live. The wisps are contained.
About that.
They found a way to combine. We must destroy it for good.
It's vulnerable when it glows!
Need to take out those springs, brother! The springs, brother! Destroy them! The core first, then the spring. You're on fire, Kratos. It will pass.
It's vulnerable, let it flow! Attack the springs! Hurry before it recovers! Alka!
Give yourself an opening. Don't waste it.
Alka! Good. We've handled the wisp problem. I'd like to know how they managed to escape and form that creature.
Chains only hold for so long. Eventually, those who wear them will break free, one way or another.
You can say that again, brother.
Dragon! It retreats!
No doubt about it. Just like the frozen lightning bolt in Midgard.
Yet I have never been here. Curious. Something is wrong with this kill. Dragons do not leave marks like these.
Stay on guard. That's the mark of a soul eater. Yet another creature that shouldn't be in Vanaheim.
Aye. Let's keep a lookout for other kills. Soul Eaters hide in plain sight.
kill.
It's a sign we're on the right trail.
There's danger ahead. Soul Eaters may look just like rocks, but are far more deadly. Incoming back here!
Stop that wisp, brother!
Stay alert.
Aye, some rocks are not like the others.
Dragons. Brutal. Territorial. Never liked them.
Here I thought you were the witch of the woods, mother to all living things.
Yes, well, you love some children more than others. Nowhere to go now.
Focus up!
Now, where's Birger?
Another one of those mysterious crystals. Got him!
Another one already? Great!
Why exactly do you keep popping up, little one? Does your boss have you spying on us?
No. That wasn't our intention. You must believe me. I am here solely to serve as a guide, but only if you want. It's standard procedure.
Well, you can rest easy. We'll get these back to Ratatoska.
Thank you. And again, sorry if I offended you. I promise I'll be more helpful next time.
Jumpy little fella, huh?
Over here. Many thanks.
We could say the same. You nearly sacrificed yourself for us. Did he not, Kratos?
I am sorry it took so long.
You had a war to fight. I was safe. Still, I'd like to get back to Freyr's camp.
I'm sorry, Birgir, but... Freyr... he's gone. He fell. At Ragnarok.
I see. I would take the nearby Mystic Gateway back to camp, but I have no stone for it.
We do.
How did you manage to survive that fall?
I rolled. Talk later.
Hey, feed him, would you? He won't follow me back while he's hangry like this. That's right. We got more food at home. Come on.
I have to say, quite a nice change of pace helping these stags get home. For a moment, I was worried we'd have to kill them.
Yes.
You had a plan to kill it if it had attacked, didn't you?
I no longer need this. I hope we see each other again.
And under different circumstances, one hopes.
Now that he's safe, we may leave. But it seems there's much to be done in this crater if you wish to explore.
That about? Maybe that journal he dropped could tell us more.
The Path of Lies.
Written by Birka. Well, perhaps that's who this fella has it out for. Ah, another crystal. Best hold on to it until we can figure out what to do with it. Brother! The wee bastard's about to explode!
Incoming back here!
Speak.
The day this valley was destroyed, my spirit, it was torn, split in two. Part of me, it lies out there with my remains. Perhaps if the scroll was whole again, it would uncloud my mind. I could find peace.
What do you want, Spirit?
I was... the scroll. There was a message I must deliver. The Aesir and Thor, I must remember. The message must be delivered. It was important. My commander is waiting on my word.
Your word may have been lost to time.
Tell us, what is the last thing you remember?
I was seeing red. With anger. At the Aesir. And there were these... red trees. Please, help me regain my memory. Then I can tell you what I know of that day.
This Spectre may be able to tell us what happened in this valley, brother.
Your wife wielded that axe in the past, didn't she? Perhaps she was here.
It means nothing. We do not know that Faye was here.
True, but that frozen bolt tells an unfinished story. If we want to know what really happened here, we need to know what that spirit remembers.
Then we go.
Good. Now we may control the time of day.
Rock sure
can't believe we missed this.
Time to cleave some heads. Even pointier than before. Oh, what can I do for a gothic?
Impressive.
What do you need, handsome? This here's the fun part. Now go show it all.
It fits.
Oh, heading up already? Got time to chat? Hey, Freya. How you doing?
I'm fine.
On that, madam, we are agreed.
What? Oh. Oh, thank you?
Anytime.
I have returned your scroll, Spirit.
And I am whole again. Now I can deliver my message.
Your commander is long dead.
Of course. Odin sent Thor to take control of the valley. But I suppose it's too late now. Late or not, you have completed your task. You have done well. Thank you, Your Majesty.
Now, tell us what you know of that day.
I remember walking into a mead hall, and Thor was there. What was he doing in the mead hall? There were whispers he was looking for a Vanir military outpost. I didn't want any trouble, so I got out quick. That's the last I saw of him. But maybe there are others who saw more.
I wonder if Thor was meeting someone at the mead hall.
Faye and Thor shared a drink?
Faye never drank with me, and she would not have with him.
Sometimes we never really know. Ones we love, brother.
Stay alert.
Aye, some rocks are not like the others.
Another.
It must be close. First the Einherjar, now this.
another mystery crystal.
Steel yourselves.
now, life in this valley can flourish again.
I hope so. Vanaheim has suffered enough.
It will prove resilient.
How are you so sure?
Lands tend to reflect the ones who care for it most.
Was that a compliment?
I heard it too.
Look, over there.
Good, that's the way!
Another one of those mysterious crystals. What a shame. A river once ran through here, bringing life to all manner of flora and fauna.
What became of the river?
Odin dammed it up. Without the water, the Vanir were forced to abandon the river. And once again, Odin won a battle without stopping the drawing.
Between the droughts and the dragons, it's a wonder there's any life left here at all. Something rather large broke through here.
Stay alert.
Ever written poetry of your own, brother?
No.
Well, ask a stupid question. Whatever's making these footprints, it knocked over those trees like they were twigs. Be careful.
I am always careful.
Ha! Bloody hell, you're serious. Logan! We can't get through with that bastard trying to bludgeon us!
Then we must get closer.
Careful!
Behind you! Bloody thing can't be hard! Something must be casting a spell on it!
Look out! Right side, incoming! Move!
Dead end. Where to now?
There it is. Odin's eyesore.
Let's go investigate, shall we? Bloody Odin. We could likely reach the other side of this canyon if there was still water running through it.
What if we opened the dam? It might bring water back to the riverbed.
Locked gate. Could be something useful in there.
Could also be nothing.
You know, I'm missing my body. If I can see the bright side, surely you can too.
A lift. Should take us to the dam.
If we can release the water from the dam, it should gain us access to more of the crater.
And it saved the wildlife.
I was about to mention that.
Of course.
Another gathering of Zather.
You know what you have to do, brother. Release them.
So many wayward brothers and sisters. They must have fled here after the explosion, thinking they'd finally be left alone.
Learn anything?
No door. But there must be a way inside.
Another Dreki.
The native wildlife stands no chance while it's alive. We must follow it.
Get that thing to shut up!
Maybe the crank wheel.
Doesn't seem like we can cross. Not yet, anyhow.
Stuck.
Looks like something's gummed up the works, brother.
Wait! I have a story to tell.
What is it?
It is the tale of combat. Of a fair-haired woman doing battle with the most powerful of all gods.
What woman? Elaborate.
But, the specifics elude me. I had my side of me, and I was excited. Yes, about to bury the hatchet with an old friend. But something terrible happened.
I'm afraid that terrible thing was your demise, my friend.
I know there was more. 3 ponds. I could see all 3. Please, Help me.
This spirit may have the answers you seek.
Or not.
Have some faith, brother. Answers could be closer than you think. Ah, there's still a blockage further up there.
I am ready to drink in the next life.
Surely that's unjammed the wheel.
The water flows again. Let's see what changed. The water's gone. There's a new path across.
That's where the Drekkie feed. Let's get ready. Won't be much time for fussing once the fighting starts.
Ready yourselves.
Right.
A bloody lot. Another one.
Shield up!
Dam unblocked. The voracious threat is dead. I'd say this jungle is well on its way back to its original glory.
Over here, the water flows. The water. I never thought we'd bring life back to these parched canyons. We may access more of the crater, but more importantly, life will return. You've done something good today, Kratos.
Yes.
I don't think he's used to receiving compliments, Your Majesty. With the water flowing and new paths open to us, I say we go for a stroll.
We will search, not stroll.
Oh, come off it. You've never enjoyed nature for its own sake? Not just for the treasure you might find?
In fact, some would say the landscape is the treasure.
Yes, some would.
Looks like our good deed has already brought back some wildlife, but... Suppose I spoke too soon.
It flew to that structure.
Left flank! Ah, another crystal. Best hold on to it until we can figure out what to do with it.
The ogre is near. This may be our last chance to prepare.
We fight!
Alka! Round him! He stays! Oh!
yours, you opportunistic sod.
It's returned to its perch. Let's pursue it.
Brother, I've been meaning to ask. Your homeland. I'd heard the gods there wielded every flavor of power you could imagine. Lightning, fire, the whole lot.
As did I, for many years.
Whoa. Any chance you could recall some of that magic?
No, I have tried.
Magic is bound to the earth. When your homeland died, your powers probably went with it.
Well, probably for the best. Let the past stay in the past and all that.
Wait.
What is it you want?
Are you a father?
Yes.
Then you must understand. My son, this toy, it was for him. But now, he's gone. That day, so much chaos and death. I was panicked, looking for my son. Please, help reunite me with my son in Folkvanger.
This father needs his son. We can help him.
What is the last thing you saw, Spirit?
Statues. 2 of them. Dragons facing away from each other. Separated like my son. This toy, it will bring me back to him.
His story is like many in this valley. Separated from someone they love by death.
I do not wish a lost son on anyone, living or dead.
Agreed.
You do? Oh, I assumed you'd say something like, reuniting the dead is pointless.
Not this time.
Kratos, tell me of an adversary from your homeland. It will serve us well if I understand more of your battle tactics.
There was Medusa, queen of the Gorgons. Her gaze turned men to stone. A mirror would turn her own powers against her. Or, you may remove her head. But that is the hard way.
Which did you choose?
The hard way.
Forget I asked.
Frost in my neck, son!
It's too fast! Use your shield! Must stop that token from singing!
Yet another mystery crystal. I have to get past those vines somehow.
The way is clear. Freya, when Hildisvini went to Helheim, how did he not freeze to death?
A perk of the Jofer.
The boar-shifting warriors of Vanaheim, as wise in statecraft as they are deadly on the battlefield.
So they may shift into whatever form they like.
Sure, so long as the only 2 shapes they'd like to shift into are human and boar. Unless my eyes deceive me, that seems to be the stag of summer.
Is it hot, or is it just my sizzling personality? Nah, it's you, Stag. Can we go already? Halfway there, by Septimus?
I do not like you.
I get that a lot.
2 down, halfway there. So this is where those tracks led.
The Drake fed here.
This was my fear. With a drake devouring the wildlife, this land will be barren in a matter of winters.
Some sort of cage.
So it would seem. City of possibility.
Another Gulon, to the left! Brother, I've heard my share of stories about your homeland, but I'd also heard that you once fought in a tournament.
I fought in many
But
contests.
this particular one, I heard you did battle with beasts, scoundrels, princesses, the undead, automatons, and history's greatest musician. That's not true, is it?
I would not speak of this.
Fair enough, brother. If we keep going this way, I believe we'll reach that air dragon's lair.
Yes.
Just making sure you know where you're going.
Thank
Path's open. That dragon is shaking in its scaly boots, I suspect.
Once we approach the dragon, we will kill or be killed. Understood?
More than you know. Let's go!
Grabby Dopper! Here it comes, guys!
It is done.
I'll say. That ogre's not getting up anytime soon either.
With the dragon dead, the wildlife will return. Nature has been set to rights.
I'd say we put something of a dent in the dragon population of this crater.
Then we should continue.
This toy, it must be made whole again.
seems like a good time to get back to that story you asked for, brother. One summer, a local laird of renowned eccentricity chose to sequester himself with a small coterie of kinsmen and followers. The aim of their woodland retreat was to achieve enlightenment through study and discipline.
No more for now. Focus.
Enemy behind you, Kratos! Enemy behind you, Kratos!
you, Kratos!
Getting back to my story then, if I may. The Enlightenment-seeking Laird and his followers took oaths to brook no distractions until they became wise men.
Enough talk for now. Be ready.
One on the left! Behind you!
Cage the creature! It will lure the drake! And unpleasant.
Let us return to the dragon's den.
How about dessert?
Do not.
Watch out for the scales! Careful, the scales! Get back!
Shame to have interrupted its meal.
And with that, we've now taken down about half the dragons in this crater as well.
They are still a danger to this place. Even a single dragon can irrevocably throw an ecosystem out of balance.
Returning to my story. The Enlightenment-seeking Laird and his followers swore oaths to forgo such distractions as women and drink. Mostly women. As you can imagine, things deteriorated quickly. By autumn, tempers were frayed and wisdom remained in short supply. One day, I watched as the Laird and his brother took their hunt. There they found, at the banks of a river, a lady as fair as any they'd left behind. She pleads for their assistance for fear the currents would carry her off if she tried to cross. The Laird doesn't miss a beat. He hoists her onto his shoulders, carries her across, sets her down, doffs his cap, and fords back across to his brother, who is dumbfounded, can't even bring himself to speak. The day stretches on, the Laird carries on hunting, and his brother quietly gnashes his teeth down to powder. Finally, the dam breaks. "Brother," he cries, "how could you do it after everything we've sacrificed? How could you break your vow like it was nothing, carrying that lass on your shoulders like you were a Shetland pony?" The Laird just smiles. "Brother, I set that lass down across the river. 'Tis you that carries her still." Oh, I got a chuckle. A rare day indeed. Left side, brother!
Wait, over here!
What do you remember of the day you died?
Everything is hazy. I remember I was nervous. This brooch. I planned to propose to my beloved. Please, I beg you, restore me. Restore my memory. Then I can tell you all I know of that day.
Your remains, where are they?
I was looking out upon the valley. Then the ground, it shook. I tried to dodge a pillar as it collapsed. I must not have made it.
Another spirit displaced by the Aesir.
I knew that leaving Odin would have consequences, but I never imagined so many lost homes, lost souls.
Odin was never going to stop. That's why he sent Thor here.
And little Faye, did she challenge Thor? Challenge Odin?
Who knows? But the truth is waiting for us.
She has you in her sight!
Lost her!
She will be back.
Huntresses claim to worship Skadi, but they kill just to kill. She would have never wanted that.
No. There's purpose here, even if we do not see it.
My gods, what was that?
Tremors. From the Earth. Or something else.
In all my years in Vanaheim, there was never a natural tremor like that.
Someone is causing this.
Use your arrow.
An arrow will slow her down.
And now, they are free from their suffering.
The Tremors. They come from beyond that gate.
Then we should find a way around.
The autumnal stag.
Hey, how about you follow me back home? Fall, get it? Yeah? No? No. Just one stag left. Thanks for saving the realms and all that. I'd have gotten to it myself, and with more style. But thanks.
You're welcome, he means to say. I'm surprised, brother. I think a stag would run in terror at the sight of you. Not exactly a calming presence, are you?
I am always calm.
Dragon, eyes up.
Well, at least it's attacking someone beside us.
It's unstable. Get back.
Blocking the path. We need to be rid of it. Be careful.
The pillar. Break it. Break it like the other one.
Another dragon. We've pushed it back. We must finish the job.
one near the source.
I know you see me.
I am listening.
5 hours due north. 2 hours east. They said I would find this valley a new home after the Aesir destroyed mine.
A home? What happened?
I cannot remember. I know that I wanted a new life.
Do you remember seeing anything that could help us find the other half of your hourglass?
There were 3 waterfalls. I remember wishing I could live near them.
There must be a way across. Have we looked everywhere? There we are. Another one of those mysterious crystals. Aye, watch my head on these walls, brother.
Am I not all? Always careful with you.
Oh yeah, always the lightest touch.
Whatever destroyed this tunnel, it must be big.
No matter the size, every creature has a weakness.
Huh. Quiet all of a sudden. Of course, it's a bloody drake!
It's charging!
We should have anticipated such a beast in this valley.
I never thought I'd live to see drakes in Vanaheim.
I just hope this means an end to all this shaking. Maybe by the time we're done in this valley, it won't be such a bad place to settle down. Ah, another of Kvasir's poems.
Kratos, I see something.
Look at that. Fancy a dip, brother? Ah, another crystal. Best hold on to it until we can figure out what to do with it.
Palm. It thanked us.
What?
This land is alive in ways others are not. It speaks its own language, one I understand. It wants to show its gratitude. Just toss a crystal in.
What is this?
Armor and crystal shards, gifts. Those crystals, they're a blight on the land. We'll be rewarded for any we can return to the pond.
That's handy. Good thing we collected all those crystals in the first place, eh? Spring. Time of rebirth. Renewal.
Oh, I've missed the smell of those flowers. I'm sorry, kid. Just come back already. That's all of them. Congratulations. You saved the 9 realms from death by overgrowth. And you sort of saved my ass, too. Though it was really Biddle's fault.
That was not our aim.
I'll take what I can get.
A job well done. Might as well check in with Ratatoskr when we've got the time. So, these are the Valine schematics, eh?
You know of him?
Aye. One of the most gifted dwarven smiths around. Until he developed a conscience, anyhow.
Hello! Good to see the chimes working as
Hello,
intended.
Ratatoskr.
Hello, Master Kratos. What you've accomplished for these realms is truly something I never thought possible. Rest assured, good Master Brock would be proud beyond measure. even if only to express it in his love language of profane non-sequiturs. Ah, but he is terribly missed.
Yes, he is.
Now, there is one rather interesting development to apprise you of. The detonation of Asgard shook the World Tree to its very roots, dislodging a great number of realm seeds. I thought you might wish to have them. My little way of saying, thank you for preventing my death by immolation.
You are welcome. Here's what I found.
What a rambunctious bunch.
Your stags are returned.
One step closer to perfection.
Incredible! The 9 realms are no longer in horticultural danger. I cannot thank you enough, but perhaps this will suffice. Arrogant believes he has evaded punishment just because you fixed his blunder. He is sorely mistaken, of course. He will be in a remarkable amount of trouble once I figure out how to punish someone whose narcissism renders him invulnerable to all forms of emotional warfare. Anyhow, was there something else you wish to talk about?
So, this whole spectral squirrel business. You can shoot out your feelings into little ghosties.
I suppose that is a slightly inelegant way of putting it. These spectral versions of myself are aspects of my personality that I often find distracting at best. My ability not only lets me cast them away and provide some temporary peace of mind, it also allows me to see what goes on outside the tree.
Why not just go look yourself?
As the eternal caretaker of the tree, I may not leave its confines. All part of the deal, but worth it for the immortality and such. My spectral forms still allow me to see the outside world, albeit through slightly colorful viewpoints.
That's one word for it. That bitter form of yours is a nasty piece of work.
I'm standing right here, you no-neck freak.
I'd apologize for him, but where would it end? Journey forth in health and safety, my friends.